flashing, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, what's happening? What's going on, everybody, man? Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight, man. We about to get into it tonight, man. The pros and cons. All right. Pros and cons. We're going to talk about it, man. But it was an exciting weekend. Listen, a lot of good football going on this weekend, or this past weekend. There was a lot of good football, man. You know, sorry for the Bills, man. I'm going to start it off real quick, man. The Bills, I feel bad for them, man. You know, they are the Minnesota Vikings of the AFC, bro. Like, they are the Minnesota Vikings of the AFC. But I'll tell you what will happen, though. I will definitely take Josh Allen. You can give us Josh Allen. We can give you Kirk Cousins. Let's see if we can break this curse, Bills. I mean, let's do an even swap and see if we can break that curse now. But on a serious note, man, let me give some shout outs to my peoples in the building, man. We got Gary. What's happening? Papa Gary in the building. Let's go. We got Too Evil in the building, man. Sodak in the building, my broskies. What's going on, man? Appreciate y'all tapping in, man. You already know. We got Derek, the OG in the building, man. Let's get it, man. Shout out to you, Norse. What's happening? We got my Skull Bro in the building, man. Let's go. Hey, first of all, this is the best time of the year. Why? Because we get to just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. This is the best time of the year because we just get to talk shit. Like, we get to sit back and hope and wish and just goddamn to have pipe dreams. You know what I'm saying? But hey, some of these pipe dreams come true though. You know what I mean? So hey, let's just get that shot of dopamine, man. You know what I mean? Like, for sure. Shout out Mary, Queen Mary in the building. Let's go. We got AJ, man. What's popping, gang? You already know what time it is, man. Let's get it, man. Raymond, what's happening? Bob, Mr. I Want to Mock, he back. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's time, man. Bob, it's time, man. I Want to Mock. You know, I gotta, you know what, Bob, I gotta get the password and shit from Yogi. I don't know if I'm still logged in, but I gotta get his information, man, to use his damn PFF. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see if I can reach out to him tonight. Let's see who that missed, man. Did I miss anybody, man? I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, let me get goddamn Too Evil with the $5, man. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Man, he said, hi, rap, Trey, JJ, pros. Kurt is the perfect example of what you don't want in a QB. Cons, anything and everything Cousins does. Hey, you hell, man. You know what I mean? Like,
he's a guy's not going to win a Super Bowl ever in his life. I feel very confident about that. Kirk Cousins, not going to win a Super Bowl. Never going to happen. Never. Never, ever.
Damn.
So don't do him.
For sure, man. Hey, for sure, man. Hey, look, man, you know, he's the guy that's never going to win a Super Bowl, man. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, ever. So don't do him. Nah, you know, man, listen. I'm definitely watching these playoffs. And I'm on some shit like, man, listen, I want one of those guys, okay? Like, I'm watching the teams who winning, and I'm going to tell you who I'm really watching. Because, you know, getting a Patrick Mahomes, obviously, is damn near impossible. Do you know this man's been do you know this man's been to an AFC championship game every single damn season, bro? I didn't even know. Like, that is crazy to think of. Just think about it. Patrick Mahomes has been to the AFC championship game every single year he's been a starting quarterback. That is wild, bro. That is wild. All right. I want one of those, but I know getting one of those is probably rare, but a Lamar Jackson, I don't know, man. I think we might can get one of those. You feel me, man? I think we might can get one of those, man. JD5, let's go. Let's get it. Hey, yo. Shout out Yogi in the building, man. We got Yogi in the building. Hey, Yogi, I need that PFF, that mock draft, man. I need that login. Gang. You know, I gotta get Bob right, man. You know, Mr. I Want to Mock in the building. You know, he already goddamn holding me against the fire, man. He want to goddamn mock. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I told him, Man, shout out Norse in the building, man. My guy Norse. Hey, look, 3K, man. Let's go. Shout out to you guys, man. We reached 3K. You know, I remember when we started this journey, man, and we was at 100, man. We were happy to make 100. Then we hit 1,000. Then we hit 2,000. Now we at 3,000, and we on the way to 5K, man. Shout out Norse, man. You know what I mean? Shout out Norse, man. Let's go, man. This is all of us, man. For sure. My boy G Mac in the building, man. Let's go, man. G Mac in the building. Let's get it. Hey, but we just getting started though, man. Yogi sent me the credentials. Yogi sent me the credentials, so we in there. Shit, I should get Yogi. Let me know if you want to tap in too, man. If you ain't doing shit, if you chilling, man, you can tap in with the boy. For sure, man. You can tap in with the boy, man. We can goddamn you know, Yogi won't trade the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Yogi gonna trade everybody. That's all right though. Me and Yogi will do a mock battle. I'm gonna take, because I won the last one. See, they ain't gonna tell y'all that, but I won the last one. You know what I'm saying? I definitely won the last one. They ain't gonna tell y'all that. They trying to keep it on the low ski. But nah, man, let's get into what I'm really. Oh, Yogi and recruit mode. Yeah, shout out Yogi, man. Yogi, is it official, Yogi? Is it official? I don't know if it was official yet before I announce it. Before I say something, let me know if it's official first. I won't put no false narrative out there. So let me make sure it's official first, then I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know, man. We need Daniels, make Vikes excited. Hey, facts, Raymond. That's what we need. That's what we need, man. Listen, I've been locking in with his high school coach, bro. Like, all right. So Yogi said it's not official yet, so I ain't gonna say nothing yet, but it's gonna be official though. But y'all will know, man. Yogi got some moves going on, man, for sure. So I'm sure he'll tell y'all. Damn, let me move my phone. I'm sure he'll tell y'all when it happens. So be on the lookout for that, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you, man. Listen, I've been locked in with Jaden Daniels' coach. What the heck? Can y'all hear that? That shit. So I've been locked in with Jaden Daniels' high school coach, and I'm gonna tell you, man. Listen, he getting me hyped. He got me ready to go draft his ass my damn self. You know what I mean? I'm finna write Quasey a long ass letter. We're gonna email Quasey and we're gonna tell him, man, listen, I ain't trying to hear nothing else you got going on. You need to make sure you get this guy. All right. I don't care what you're thinking about. It needs to happen. Cause man, listen, I didn't even know. Daniels is from San Bernardino. Yep, he is, Derek. Yep. And you know what else is crazy to think about when I was talking to his coach? Bruh, think about this. If JD5 gets in the NFL, and let's just say he starts, bro, there's going to be 3 quarterbacks that are starting in the NFL from the same damn area. CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, and JD5. That shit crazy. Boy, that little town right there, I ain't gonna lie. If you got a child that you putting in football to play quarterback, move there. You know what I'm saying? Because they obviously breeding them motherfuckers over there. For sure. What's the chances of having 3 starting quarterbacks from the same damn city? That's wild. That is wild. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see if JD5 can make it to the Minnesota Vikings, man. It needs to happen. It needs to happen, man. But man, we as y'all know, y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know we gonna get into it. Y'all know we gonna get into it. Cause I seen some stuff going around, and I'm gonna tell you, man, the pros and the cons of having Kirk Cousins on this team. All right, we're gonna get into that. Let's get to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that. Because quite frankly, you know, talking about Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams and Drake May and Michael Penix Jr. and JJ McCarthy and whoever else you want a goddamn name that you think on your radar, man, listen, I'm sick of talking about it until it happened. Like the Vikings got to show me they gonna do some shit. Because quite frankly, we want what we want, but I'm gonna tell you, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah got to show us that he's willing to do it. Because at this point, I don't know, man. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this let me watch my mouth. I'm trying to be better. I promise I'm trying to be better. Listen, please, Vikings, don't make me mad tonight. Listen, we have to make sure that this dude doesn't pick a safety with pick 11, to be honest with you, right? Or he don't trade back and still get a damn safety. Like, that's what we got to worry about. All right. But let's talk about the pros and cons. All right. So, and this is serious talk. All right. This is serious. Shout out DOD, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, brother. But shout out.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Quite frankly, that boy got to go. Shout out my boy Bart, man. Shout out my boy Bart in the building. Hey, facts. Quite frankly, he got to go for real. Quite frankly, he do got to go. You know what I'm saying? Quite frankly, he do got to go. Shout out Sal in the building. Sal Dog, what's happening? D.O. Double Jenny, let's get it, man.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
What's happening, my guy? But, you know, like, for real, though, like, on some serious talk, man, like, some of the pros, I'm going to tell you right now, like, a pro, in my opinion, is, I will put it like this. You will be competitive. All right, we're going to go through the pros first, because the con, I'm going to tell you, the pros list is about this big. The cons list, we're going to be on this bitch for about an hour. So just stay put. Like, we'll get the pros out the way first, because unfortunately there is a couple of pros if you were to keep Kirk Cousins on this football team. Unfortunately, there is. All right, the first one, in my opinion, and y'all can drop down the pros that y'all think there is. I know most of y'all probably are like, man, I don't give a damn about no pros. None of it excite me, and that's understandable. I get it. We also have people that, you know, believe that Kirk needs to be a Minnesota Viking until he retires. Shit, they'll roll his ass out there in one of them scooters. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn. They think that Kirk is going to be able to play for this team forever. Like, I mean, forever. Like, there is no age limit. There is no age limit. There is no plan after Kirk. Like, Kirk is that is the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people really think like that. Some people really think like that. Like, they think that whether you get a quarterback, you can't get a quarterback this year because we still we have to bring Kirk back. And then next year they'll say the same thing. No, we got to bring Kirk back. I don't care if he's turning 43. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, there's still 2-3 more years in the tank. We can't do it this year. So anyways, man, you know what I'm saying? Rap about the I'm popping my shit tonight, Gary. I'm popping my shit tonight, man. I tried to call you early this morning too, Gary, man. Old man. I tried to call. I know you up on military time. I called you at like 7 o'clock this morning. Check your phone. I thought I was waiting for you to call me back, but you didn't. I got to talk to you too. For sure. So make sure you call me back after the shit note. What's happening, man? Hey, shout out my guy, man, Micro, man. Listen, shout out to the Lions. Hey, listen. Hey, Micro, man, talk to your peoples, man. Talk to your peoples, though. All right? That sign that y'all was holding up at that game, that was bogus. That was bogus, my guy. I know you ain't had nothing to do with it, but I know you can rally the troops, man. Let them know, man. Like, hey, let's not do that, man. You know what I mean? No, but I'm happy for y'all. What I don't want to happen, though, man, I gotta keep it real, Mike. What I don't want to happen is you guys win a Super Bowl before us. I'm sorry. Now, to lighten it up a little bit, there is a bunch of Vikings fans that really are pulling for the Lions and want you guys to win, which is okay. Like me, I enjoy seeing y'all win, but now y'all getting a little too damn close. I'm gonna keep it. Y'all getting a little too damn close for comfort for me. All right, I'm not one of those guys. I love y'all. I love you, Mike. Hey, motivation to my fire, bro. I've been told you that since I first met you and first got to saw your channel. But I'm gonna tell you, I do not want you guys to win no Super Bowl before me. I got to keep it 100. I don't. And I expect you to feel the same damn way if it was vice versa. Hey, but we still cool though. You feel me?
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
For sure. You still my guy, man. The facts. But man, listen, man. Back to it, man. Like I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, Kirk. If you bring him back, one of the pros is you will be semi-competitive. All right, you will be semi-competitive as far. And what do I mean by? I mean that you are going to win between 7, 10, and there might be a couple outliners from the evidence we have right now. You might have a season where you win 13, kind of like what we did last season, right? But For the average of Kirk Cousins, you were going to win 7 to 10 games. That's what it is. So that if you win 10 games, shit, if you win 9 games, a lot of times with the extra team that can make it into the playoff, you can make it into the playoffs as a 7 seed. Like you can do that. All right. So if you want to call that a con, a pro, call it a pro. Some people might even label that a con and say, man, listen, I'm tired of barely making it. Like I feel you if you feel like that. But what I'm saying is that is one pro, all right? Because you will be semi-competitive with a guy that's a veteran that's been in the league 12 years. You better be semi-competitive. You better be when you got a guy that's been doing his job for 12 years. Like, come on, bro. Like, I expect us to be a little bit competitive with him. So that's one thing, right? We don't have to fear we're going to be super trash. Like, we're not going, like, you bring Kirk back, we're not going 4-13. All right. That's just not going to happen with a Kirk Cousins. It's not. The evidence shows that your floor is going to be about 7 wins. And that's having a bad season. All right. So that's one pro. Second pro is people love him. The teams, the players, they do like Kirk, right? They like Kirk in the locker room. That's a pro. Obviously team chemistry means a lot. So when you have a group of guys in the locker room and everybody's getting along and everybody's liking each other, that's a pro. All right. So I have to say that is a pro. All right. Because the truth of the matter is and this is the thing, I think we all kind of feel similar. Like we just don't want him on the team. All right. We like you. We just like you in a Falcons jersey. That's me. Like I like you, Kirk, because I just like you in a different jersey. Like when you go to Atlanta, I'll support you way harder over there. Like when you have your 400-yard game and 4 touchdowns, I'll be over here as a Vikings fan saying, man, look at Kirk today, man. Shit, shout out my boy. Good job. Good job. Like that'll make me feel better to be able to actually root for him while he over there some motherfucking where. Straight up. Like straight up. That's just what it is. I will be happy to support my guy 100% as long as he's over there in a Falcons jersey. Like for real. Now, and real quick, the reality is if we bring him back, we ain't got no choice but to support him because we Vikings fans. So you got some people who are Kirk fans and that's it. Like it's Kirk Cousins that they don't give a damn about what the team do. They just care about what Kirk do. And, they're going to follow Kirk to the Falcons. That's cool. We need them to go. See, I think there's going to be a big change in the Vikings community when Kirk leaves because we are going to weed out all the little Kirk stands that I think are just people that sit behind the internet and just want to, just kind of start shit. They ass is going now they're going to be in Atlanta, which will be perfect because then we can have the real fans just come together. You know what I'm saying? For sure. We got the real fans at that point. None of these little clowns running around. And I'm not saying you're a clown if you support Kirk Cousins because, hey, Kirk Cousins deserves some type of support from people, man. I could see why he would have a fan base too, though. So I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way. Like you are allowed to like Kirk. I just don't. Not at my quarterback. But that's a pro, man. People like him. Another pro is let me think, man. I didn't even write none of this down and shit. I'm just going off the top, trying to think of pros. All right. Another pro might be Justin Jefferson, maybe would benefit. We know he would benefit. You know what I mean? But, is that worth it? Like, I guess that would be a pro is, hey, Justin Jefferson would automatically be happy. So what we say, like, that's what we believe. Like, we believe like if Kwesi was to go to Jefferson and say, hey, we're bringing Kirk back. Don't worry about it. We're bringing him back. He's going to be, what I'm saying? He's going to be your quarterback. That might make Jefferson happy knowing that, hey, I can have a 1,800-yard season. I know Kirk will be able to get me to run. That's probably the case. So I would call that a pro. I would call that a pro and I guess that can fall in line with the second one. Teammates are going to be happy, right? But I don't give a damn. It ain't worth it. Shout out Minnesota Sports Talk with man. Let's go, man.
two taps and a Ric Flair.
Shout out Gary, man. Gary, my guy. I gotta talk to Gary. T. Higgins to the Titans now, in my opinion. What? Are we sending Kirk to the Titans? Shit, I ain't give a damn, fat boy. Tell me where we sending him, man. Let's get him out of here. I mean, let's get his ass out of here. I know how you feel about Kirk, but just cut bait. Hey, for sure, OG. We gotta cut bait. Man, the Panthers could use Jerry Jeudy because Bryce Young needs help. Man, according to my boy Q, Bryce Young ain't no help in the world gonna help Bryce Young. My boy Q from Black Cat Panther, y'all know because he be popping in showing us love. I'm gonna tell you, like he has no faith in, and he think you can give Bryce Young Randy Moss in his prime, and that motherfucker wouldn't be good. I tend to disagree with him a little bit. I always be telling him. Shout out my Skull bro, man, with the 1999, man. Let's get it.
I give you two taps and a Ric Flair.
He said the start of Get Kirk Out of Minnesota fund. Hey, facts, man. Let's get it. Hey, I'm gonna donate that hoe too, man. We're gonna start us a petition online. Shit, we pay that boy salary, man. We're gonna be like, listen, we will pay you $30 million not to play for us. You can retire. The fans are gonna come together. We're gonna pay you $30 million. You know what I mean? We're going to pay you not to play. Straight up. For sure, man. Shout out Scolding in the building. I see you, man. Shout out my guy, Skull Barfield, though, man. Hey, my Skull bro, man. He's starting out the fun, y'all. He's starting out to get Kirk the hell up out of here, man. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Get his ass the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but another con, man. I mean, another pro, I don't really know. To me, those are the pros right there, in my opinion. So there's 3 of them. All right. So the first one is you're not going to be a train wreck, which we all know. You're going to win 7 to 10 games. Second one, players, the locker room, the vibe, be good. Like people like him. We know who he is. He's a great stand-up guy. So the team would enjoy that. Team chemistry would be affected by that. So that's good because you can bring in a Jaden Daniels or whatever rookie we're talking about, and he might be a douchebag in the locker room. Like the players might look at him and be like, man, I don't like this dude, bro. I mean, so that could be something that, I mean, that's always something that has to be thought about, which I don't give a damn. You still got to do it anyways, but still, yeah, you could throw it out there, you know, and then goddamn him and Justin Jefferson. Like we know they're a deadly duo for sure when they are together. So if they play together, I'm sure Justin Jefferson would be happy. All right, now let's get to the damn cons.
He's a guy's not going to win a Super Bowl ever in his life. I feel very confident about that. Kirk Cousins, not going to win a Super Bowl. Never going to happen. Never. Never, ever. So don't do him.
All right. So now let's get to the damn cons, boy. This list going to be long as a motherfucker. You heard me? This list going to be long. The first con is what you just heard. All right? The first con is what you just heard. He's never going to win a Super Bowl. Okay? So that right there should really be the only con that you have to hear, because all of us as Vikings fans, our goal should be to win a Super Bowl. Like, if you ain't rooting for this team to win a Super Bowl, what the hell are you doing? That is a fact. Like, that is all I care about. That is all I want. And, you know, the crazy part is we have a bunch of OGs in the building that have been rooting for this team since the damn 70s, the 60s, you know, and for the ones who just became fans in the 2000s, like, y'all got a lot of damn nerve. I mean, y'all got a lot of nerve to be saying y'all want Kirk back. Listen, we got to get a Super Bowl, man. We need it fast. All right, we need a 3-year. When we hired Kevin O'Connell, I said we had a 3-year window. We was going to win a Super Bowl. They making me look bad, man. I like being right. I be wrong, but I like being right. All right. And so far, man, Kwesi and KOC, man, they keep running this shit back. The shit making me mad. All right. So we need that. We need that not only for us, the younger generation of fans, but we need that for the ones who stuck around through all of the BS. Okay. He's like, but thanks for calling us out, right? I'm just saying, Papa Gary, man, like, we got to get it. We got to get one for the OGs in the building. Like, can we all agree to that, man? Let's go, man. We got to get one. We got to get one for the OGs in the building. Like, it needs to happen. Like, for real. And this BS that we keep trying to pull obviously isn't working. So we need to figure out what we need to do to make it work. Now, I'm going to tell you, last night's game, let's get a Ric Flair for Gary, man. Let's go.
I give me 2 caps and a Ric Flair.
Now, I'm going to tell you, shout out Sarah in the building too. I see you, girl. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you, watching that game between the Bills and watching that game between the Chiefs, that game was a prime example of you are going to live and die by an elite quarterback. I'm gonna tell you right now, like I'm calling it right now. I love because I consider Lamar Jackson elite too. So if he does happen to win a Super Bowl, I'm not gonna be surprised. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm putting my money on Patrick Mahomes. I'm putting my money on Patrick Mahomes. All right, like Patrick Mahomes is doing exactly what Tom Brady did. You better not think about what type of wide receivers he has, what type of linebackers he got on his team, this, that, and the third, his O-line, because I'm gonna tell you, he just is that good where he will his team to a damn victory. Like, that is how good he is. All right. And quite frankly, I think Josh Allen did everything he could do to win, to put his team in position to win, but it just didn't go his way. Why? Because some people just have something with them where they just win, man. Patrick Mahomes is that guy. He really is. He's that guy. I'm putting my money on Aaron. I'm putting my money on Reed and Mahomes, just like I used to do back in the day with Belichick and Brady. I'm never betting against it. That's what we need, man. We need to figure out how the hell we get one of them. I'm going to tell you, Kirk ain't that. He ain't nowhere damn close. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, that should be the standard. As Vikings fans, we should want the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should be trying to match that energy. And yes, I know it's not easy. You can't just find a Mahomes lying around in the 7th round and shit like that. But if you ain't even trying, then there's a problem. Like, if you're not even trying, then there's a problem. Like, if you know that you have a Kirk Cousins and you know he ain't shit like Mahomes, why do you keep giving him money after money after money? Like, you should be trying to strike gold until you strike gold. That's how I feel. Like, you should be trying to strike gold until you strike gold. Like, the hell? Like, what's the problem? Like, what's the problem? It's because it's almost time. It's almost time where there's going to be somebody else that comes out that's, going to be a savage. All right. Mahomes been around for about 6 years. Generational talents like that, they usually come about every 10. So I'm going to tell you, man, listen, it's good. That window getting there. I mean, so let's make our move now. Let's start shooting our shot now. For real. Let's start shooting our shot now, man. But one of the main cons for me bringing Kirk Cousins back is this. The first one was you're not going to win a Super Bowl, which that should end the whole story right there, but we'll get into other ones. The injury, bruh, the injury. Like, is he even going to be available to play in week 1? Of course, we hear these reports of, he's doing the stem cells and all this, and he's possibly going to be able to play week 1. I don't want to hear possibly. Like, is he going to be able to play? Why am I going to pay a 36-year-old quarterback coming off an Achilles $40 million? I don't give a damn if it's 37 or 40. To me, it's the same damn difference. And you're going to give him money, and there's a possibility that he might not even be ready for OTAs. He might not be ready for week 1. Like, the hell you going to do that for? Let's just say if he got to sit out 2 games and you go 0-2 because you got to roll out Nick Mullins. Was it worth it? You wasting another year starting behind the 8 ball. Like, man, you know what? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point? That right there should make all the difference. It's unfortunate. He got an injury. Sorry, Kirk. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, bro. I don't wish that on you, but it just happened. It happened, bro. It happened. It's the reality of the situation. It is what it is. You know, I'm glad, hey, AJ, for sure, man. I'm glad, listen, I'm glad the Bears whiffed on his ass for real. They got Mitch Trubisky. Think about the Bears, man. The Bears got to look at Patrick Mahomes play, and they traded up to get Mitch Trubisky, bro. Boy, that is crazy, dog. Like, boy went up and got Mitch Trubisky. You know what I mean? Like, wow. Wow. That's harsh. That's harsh, man. I don't know. Hey, listen, I don't know how I would feel right now as a Vikings fan if we had a chance to get Mahomes and we got Mitch Trubisky instead, bro. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. You know, we're going through it right now with us getting seen instead of instead of Kyle Hamilton. You know, and that isn't as bad, right? It's not even close. It's not even close to being on the same level, but it still hurts. Like when I watch Kyle Hamilton play, every time I see the Ravens play now, it pisses me off because, you know, and I want to see Lamar win a Super Bowl. If I had to pick which team I want to win, it's going to be the Ravens because I want Lamar to prove everybody wrong, especially because, you know, when he got drafted, I know I told y'all over and over again where he said he's going to bring a Super Bowl to Baltimore. Him betting on himself like that, I want to see him win. It would be lit to see him get it, you know, but when I watch Kyle Hamilton play, bruh, I'm like, yo, like we could have had that. You know what I'm saying? Like we could have had that. Come on, man. But yeah, no, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't remember Slick being the GM of the Bears for the Mitch Trubisky pick. Man, Mitch Trubisky, wow. Yeah, that was a whiff. I hope the Bears keep Fields. I don't think the Bears are going to keep Fields, to be real. I think the Bears going to move off. I mean, in my opinion, I think they should keep him. But I think they're going to move off of him, though, man. It's hard to pass up on Caleb Williams. Like, it really is. I know there's people saying he's going to slip and all that bullshit. All right, Caleb Williams is going number one. All right, that's a fact. Caleb Williams is going number one. All right, I don't give a damn. Teams are going to take the chance, you know? So all this smoke they blowing about he's going to slip down and all that bullshit.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening. His ass going number one, and he know it. All right. But guess what? He can pull a Eli Manning. Shit, Eli Manning did it. I mean, I'm going to live and die by that. Eli Manning did it. Shit, do it. Eli Manning did it. Shout out Bob in the building, man. Bob in the building. Fade you up. Let's go.
Give me 2 caps and a Ric Flair.
Sarah said, I think the Bears are keeping Fields. I mean, to be honest with you, like, if I was them, I would. Like, if I was in Ryan Poles' position, I would definitely keep Fields for one more year because he still has one more year on his contract where you can kind of just see bring in Marvin Harrison Jr. and just run it back, especially if he's looking at the Vikings right now too. Like, all right, so we got the Lions. All right, that's going to be a battle. We got Green Bay, which they still have a young quarterback, although he's been looking good. And we have the Vikings that might bring back Kirk Cousins. Man, we can compete in this shit. You know what I mean, let me get a Ric Flair. Man, I got you, man. Let's go, Jay.
Give me 2 caps and a Ric Flair.
Let's go. No, but that's what I would do too, Sarah, though, for sure. You know, that's what I would do too. But I just think, man, like, you know, I've been watching Bears podcasters and stuff, and even their ESPN, and you know, their fan base is split like 50-50. You actually have a ton of their fan base that want to bring Fields back. And to me, I think there's been enough time there that we've seen him 3 years. I think Fields is Fields. You feel me? Like, even if you bring a Marvin Harrison Jr., it might help him a little bit, but I don't think it's going to really get you over that hump. So if I was a Bears fan, I would be asking for his ass to be traded. I'm going to keep it real. I would be asking for his ass to get traded for Caleb Williams. But in my opinion, I think they should keep him, though. Shit, please keep him. Please keep him, because that gives us a better shot. You know what I mean? Shit, that give us a better shot. For sure. Stop the cat. Bryce, what's going on, my guy? Look at my guy Bryce in the building, man. At the broski. Let's go. My boy in the building. If Fields hasn't shown it, he's not going to show you. Hey, that's a fact. He ain't showing it. Oh, my guy Bryce, man. Hey, listen, this is my guy Bryce. This who put me down with Najee. Najee Thompson. This who set it up right here. My guy, man. My guy, man. Let's see. Oh shit. I would keep Dobbs before Kirk. Damn, my skull bro going crazy tonight. I ain't gonna lie, skull bro. I ain't know, man. I mean, shit, I guess, you know what I mean? Because hey, listen, that just means in 2020 and that just means in the 2025 draft, we damn sure gonna have a top 3 pick. That is a fact. Like if Dobbs starts every single game for you, you were getting a top 3 pick. You were getting a top 3 pick. That is a fact. His play has proven that you will win 3 to 4 games. For sure. And you know what? I'm all right with that. See, I got patience, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, man. I have patience when it comes to if we got to take a step back to move forward. I'm okay with that. All right? Because guess what? At this time of the year, we're going to be in the same boat regardless. You know, you win 8 games, get bounced out in the first round. Our ass still sitting right here, right now, at the end of January, talking about what the hell we need to do. All right. So I'm okay with taking the chance, seeing if something pops off, even if there's potential there, it gives you something to build off of. And you go from there, man. Like all of this shit about trying to barely make it just ain't working, man. I mean, like, we ain't trying to barely make it. We trying to get in there. Shout out Luft in the building, man. Let's go.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
I hope the Cheesers make Love the highest paid QB in the league. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Didn't they sign him to like a deal though before the season started? I think they signed him to like a deal. Shout out Dane in the building. He said, "What's up, Skull family? May the gods be with Quasey this draft." Hey, amen to that. Amen to that. Shout out Dane in the building, man. Shout out Dane. A-Rap, what do you think about the Vikings moving down in the draft to address the multiple positions like defensive line and the quarterback in the first and second? Maybe DeAndre Swift, yeah, and JJ McCarthy. Yeah, so that was something. Now, you know, that was something that I said I would be okay with, Jay. But you got a lot of Vikings fans. They don't like JJ McCarthy. You got a lot of people don't like JJ McCarthy. So that's a sticky topic because we might have a lot of mad fans. Me, I wouldn't be as mad, but you know, that's not my first option either, though. My first option has been the same since the beginning of the season, even started last year. I wanted Anthony Richardson last year, so I'm keeping the same energy this year. Be aggressive. Be aggressive, man. You know what I'm saying? If you ever play Pop Warner football, your little cheerleaders on the side did that cheer, man. Like, we need that. Be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to do all the let's settle for a quarterback in the second. I kind of want to go hard and get one in the first. That's my opinion. But me being a Michigan fan, you know, we get JJ. There'll be a little good feeling inside. You know what I'm saying? Feel a good feeling inside. But I mean, that's another con though with Kirk though. You know what I'm saying? Like that injury. Sure, what's up with that injury though? Is that injury gonna be fully healed? Like, is you gonna be able to go out there and play? That's what let's get to that. You know what I mean, like for real. You out here trying to sell us a dream. Don't do that. Like, we need to know if you even gonna be able to play or not. I need to know. Because man, listen, I'm getting older, and I tell you what, I pull a muscle right now. You don't heal the same, man. And I don't give a damn how many doctors and how much extra. Hey, a human body, man, you get up there, man, listen, It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, man. It's time to pass the torch, Bubba. You know, it's time to pass the torch. And you want to know what's crazy? During one of his interviews, it might have been the same interview they were talking about Bill Belichick, but he was like, yeah, but the Achilles injury too, me being a pocket passer, like making it seem like it didn't matter. Like he ain't even need to use his legs. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't have to use it because I'm a pocket passer. Like, and I'm thinking to myself, when he was saying that shit, I'm thinking to myself, like, bruh, that is why I want to get rid of you now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I want to get rid of you now. Cause that's all you think about. It's crazy. When we were watching, might have been I think it was was it the Packers? I think it was the Packers game where the broadcasters, I was gonna screen record it and actually put it on the soundboard, but the broadcasters were saying like, yeah, great play. Like that's what you need in today's NFL. Like you need a quarterback that can get out the pocket and make plays. Like that's just the NFL of 2024 and beyond. That's the type of guy you need. You can't really make it that far with a quarterback that can't do that. And man, when he said that, I'm like, thank you, bruh. Like, thank you, bruh. I was like, I hope Vikings fans are listening to this shit. Yeah, I mean, like for sure. I hope Vikings fans are listening to this shit. Cause man, he was on point. I ain't gonna lie, he was hitting it. Getting a Charlie horse in your sleep is damn painful. That's a fact. That's a fact. First round QB is a damn must. I don't care what happens with Kirk. Oh, hold up, Mav. Hold up, Mav. Don't do that, Mav. Hey.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Hey, listen, y'all. Hey, shout out Drop Shot too. I see you, my guy. Appreciate you. Hey, listen. Hey, listen, boy. If Mav, y'all know Mav, man. For the ones who've been in the building, for forever, y'all know Mav is a Kirk advocate. All right, Mav, my guy, Mav loves some Kirk Cousins. Deep supporter of Kirk Cousins, and I'm telling you, hey, look, if he's saying this. He said he don't even care what happens with Kirk. Boy, look here. The tides change, man. The tides change. I'm going to tell you when the tides really change, when we see Dave come on here from Minnesota Sports Talk. When we see him come on here finally and say, man, I don't give a damn no more, man. It's time to move on. That's when the world going to freeze over. You know what I'm saying? The world going to freeze over at that point. But, hey, this is a step in the right direction, though. For Mav to say that, shout out my guy, man. For sure. Shout out my guy, Mav seeing the light. Drop Shot said, I'm ready to move on. Man, I think most of us ready to move on now. It's funny though. You still do have a big majority that wants to keep him, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm convinced though, like there is people that want to keep him because they really have a logical idea. Like, okay, we can be competitive if we just add this, that, and this. We could still win. But it's crazy though, because their list be long as hell. You know what I'm saying? Their list be, we gotta sign Kirk for $40 million, and then all we gotta do is just get a defensive tackle and another linebacker and a cornerback and get a center. And it's like, motherfucker, you trying to rebuild. Like, that's a rebuild. Hell you talking about? That ain't you know what I'm saying? Like you naming too much position. Like your shit. Just throw the whole damn team away and start over at that point. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't work like that. You can't goddamn, man, listen, man. I'd even go get into that. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, all we got to do to win a Super Bowl is re-sign Kirk Cousins for $40 million. Get a goddamn get a defensive tackle like Aaron Donald, get a linebacker. You know what I mean? Shit, hey, yeah. Get a center. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we good. Like, yeah, okay. If it was that easy, then shit, we would have been there by now. Keep 22. Oh, Maverick saying keep Hitman. Okay, I disagree with you on that. That's the one I do disagree with you on. I say we trade Hitman. Or not trade him, but just let him walk. Because he's not in the country. He's a free agent. What team wants a 36-year-old quarterback with that injury? That's what I'm saying, man. To be honest with you, I don't think the market gonna go crazy for Kirk. I don't think the market gonna go crazy for Kirk. I don't let him go. I don't let him go to Atlanta. I see what you say. I don't think the market gonna be crazy for a quarterback like Kirk, to be real. Like, to be honest with you. The Falcons might want him. They might, you know, this is the thing. If the Falcons get Bill Belichick, then yes. All right. I could see them maybe wanting to go after a guy like Kirk, but I wouldn't be surprised if Bill Belichick goes after a Ryan Tannehill or something too, and just builds that defense. Like, that's the thing. Like, Kirk, like, yeah, because it's really gonna be based off of him passing a physical, how long he's going to be out, because nobody's wanting to give him a bag if you're gonna be out a couple games. I don't care if it's just 2. Every game is crucial in the NFL. So if you gotta fold the first 2 games, where obviously you're gonna go into it like, all right, yeah, we can win these games, but in reality, you're going into a game with a backup quarterback to start the season off, even if it's 1 game, 2 games, I don't give a damn. Like, that's already starting off on the wrong foot. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Kirk sucks ass and he always nighttime be okay. Let's go, man. Shit. Who else need a QB? He could go back to Washington. There isn't a lot of teams that are really gonna be fighting over a quarter. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I mean, I heard the Steelers. I heard people say the Steelers might be. Bob said Kirk is the toughest in the league, but off an Achilles, gotta be done. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, that ain't no slight injury for no 36-year-old, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially a 36-year-old that ain't never win shit. Let's just call it for what it is. Now, if Kirk's done been to like a Super Bowl or 2, you know, and there's that, then we having a different conversation. Like, we having a different conversation. Like, if he's won some playoff games, then, you know, been to a Super Bowl or an NFC championship game or something. Okay, hey, you know what? Maybe we can wait on that Achilles to heal. You know what I'm saying? Shit, maybe hey, Kirk, we got you. We gonna wait a couple weeks for you, dog. I mean, take your time and get better. Take your time and, hey, go ahead, sign on that dotted line. Take your time and get better. We got you. But that ain't the case in this. That's not the case, though. I mean, that's not the case. First of all, we ain't got no evidence that you can even get us there. And second of all, you coming off an injury like that, we straight. I mean, we straight. For sure. JD said tier 1, Caleb Williams, Drake May, and JD5. Yup. Tier 2, Michael Penix and JJ. Tier 3, Bo Nix, Spencer Rattler, etc. Yeah. Yup. I used to love Spencer Rattler, man. I thought Spencer Rattler was going to be a savage. But he probably just wasn't in the right position, man. He just wasn't in the right situation, in my opinion. I kind of like Spencer Rattler, though. There's something about Spencer Rattler I like. I'm going to tell you, like, Spencer Rattler, the type of quarterback where his ass going to come in the NFL and going to wind up being one of the better ones. I'm going to tell you. He going to wind up being one of the better ones. The motherfucker nobody talking about. That's how it always happens. The year we go in after a quarterback, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be the motherfucker like the Jaron Hall that gonna turn into the goddamn next Tom Brady. Yeah, I mean, that would be our damn luck. That'll be our goddamn luck. Yeah, I mean, we actually go be aggressive, and it's the motherfucker in the 5th round. I said Skullfest. I will cheer for him as long as he's in purple. If he ain't in purple, I ain't cheering. Hey, when's the next Skullfest? The next Skullfest, it'll be the home opener. So whenever the schedule gets released, we'll let you know. It's gonna be better this year. We're actually gonna do a tailgate party. So we planning a tailgate party for sure. Like, we actually gonna do an outdoor tailgate party, and we getting a bigger venue too. Like, we're gonna try to have like a real DJ. Like, we had a real DJ, but it's gonna be lit though. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a party. You know what I'm saying? Rap, I'm having PTSD dreams with signing Kirk again. Man, I hope we don't sign Kirk, Gary, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope we don't sign Kirk. Rattler has a heart, I think. He does have a heart. He got a heart, man. He can throw that rock, too. Rattler can throw that rock, man. I mean, he's just under the radar. He was big coming out of high school, you know, being on the little TV show and all that. He had his little hype, but I don't know. I don't know if I would take a chance on him, man. Listen, I'm all about going for one of the top guys. I'm sick as listen to me. As Vikings fans, we have to stop wanting to settle, right, for third, fourth, fifth, sixth round quarterbacks because deep inside we want to give somebody a chance. F giving somebody a chance. Listen, I looked at, they were talking about the 2020 quarterbacks that got drafted in the first round, right? You got Tua, you got who was it? Was it Tua, Justin Herbert? Who was the other one? 2020. It was listen, it was 4 guys, but I'm gonna tell you like this. What I do know is these 4 motherfuckers are starting, and probably all 4 of them you would take over Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. All 4 of them been in the playoffs. All right, and they fan base ain't making no excuses about the defense is this, the O-line is this, the this is that, the coach ain't got the right offensive coordinator. No, these motherfuckers out there just balling, man. This is what it is. Why you put Mary in timeout? Who put Mary in timeout? Man, who the hell put Mary in timeout, man? Somebody get her out timeout. Ain't nobody better put no Mary in timeout, man. Don't do that. Shout out nephew in the building. Let's see, shout out my nephew in the building, man. Man, let me see, man. Ain't nobody better put no Mary in timeout, man. Y'all tripping whoever did that. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you know I can go look and see who doing what in it. All right, let me find out. I'm gonna block your ass. Hold up. Whoever did it, y'all better take her ass out timeout right now. OG, Derek, why you put Mary in timeout? Why you put Mary in timeout, OG? Don't do that. For 600 seconds, god damn. Hold on, what the fuck? Yo, I think Skull Mob, hey, Skull bro, I think you can you should be able to go, you should be able to take her off real quick. Cause I don't know how to do it. Oh yeah, I already know though, Derek. I already know you ain't mean it. Ain't no way you had mean to do that on purpose. Nah, don't put Derek in time. Nah, don't do that. I know he ain't mean to do that shit. He probably was trying, because I ain't gonna lie, I done messed around and did that shit on accident through trying to pin a comment. And I done fucked around and put some people out too. But yeah, but Derek, hold on. Let me see. He's a standard mod, Too Evil. I ain't gonna lie, we gonna have to have us a congregation meeting, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna have us a mod meeting, man. I'm gonna have to throw a live strictly for the mods. We gonna tighten this shit up. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't gonna be putting Queen Mary on no timeout, man. I ain't tripping. I know it's an accident, OG, but yeah, we can't do that. That's crucial, man. I ain't gonna lie though, 600 seconds. What the fuck? What the hell is that about? What the fuck? 600? Damn, they couldn't just say like 5 minutes, 10 minutes? Like, Boy, say sit that boy. Hey, that just sound like the judge when you get a sentence, boy. Like shit, boy, we putting you, boy, you got 86 months. You know what I mean? Like, god damn, bro. Just tell me I got 8 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you making that shit sound super long. All right, for sure. 600 seconds is crazy. Dude. Nah, but yeah, man. Listen, Mary will get back. I don't know how I can do it. We'll just wait until she's able to get back in. Hopefully she's still around. I'll reach out to her. Or Gary, text her and tell her it was an accident. Yeah, we know. We know that. We know that, Derek. We ain't tripping. You good. All right, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. Kirk Cousins, man. We're gonna get into another con. You know what I'm saying? Because the con's gonna go forever. Like I told y'all, we're getting to another con. What we gonna do about corners? Hey, Bob, the corners, man. Like first of all, I feel like we're gonna bring Caleb Evans back, even though I feel like we shouldn't. Even if you do bring him back, he shouldn't be a starter. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a starting caliber cornerback. So that shouldn't happen, but it will probably because of the facts of Kwesi believes in his players, and he seemed like the type of guy he ain't gonna know when to let go. That's the vibes I'm getting from Kwesi. Like when he drafts somebody, he gonna try to hold on to a motherfucker a little too long. In my opinion, Kwesi ass need to realize that, you picked a Caleb Evans, but he just isn't good. He showed a couple little splash plays, but that's what you're supposed to do as an NFL player. All right. So what I'm not gonna do is hype a motherfucker up for having 2 or 3 good plays out of a 17-game stretch. That's not what I'm gonna do. Like you're supposed to do, you in the NFL. I expect you to see, I need you to do this a lot. So to me, man, the corners, we have to address that. To answer the question, Bob, we have to address that in the draft. We have to address that in the draft, free agency. We got to get some help for Byron Murphy. See, Byron Murphy was a great pickup, but when you got somebody on the other side that is no help at all, it does him no justice. So if we can just get something decent over there, I always say that you could have kept Cam Dantzler for this. Like you could have kept Cam Dantzler for this, man. Cam Dantzler was my boy, the opportunist himself. Like, come on, man. Shout out Papa in the building, man. Shout out Chris in the building. I see you, my guy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate my guy Chris in the building. We got George. I see you too, man. My fault, man. I saw you. Shout out to you, man. Purple Papa in the building. We need to draft Sweat from Texas. That opens the pass rush and stuff. Man, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get out. To be honest with you, I don't know how high Sweat's gonna go, but that would be fire to be able to get him. But I think we would have to sacrifice us going for a quarterback. I think we would have to sacrifice that. I'm not willing to make that sacrifice. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, I'm not willing to sacrifice any damn thing except for a quarterback. Like for real. As much as I love Sweat, Papa, if we can't get him in the second, then F him. It don't matter. Find your DT somewhere else. For sure. Find him somewhere else. Because I want a quarterback so bad that I'm willing to pass up on some of these other good players that I know could probably make an impact right away, like Sweat. Shout out Sweat. Because I do like him. We're going to second. Yeah, if he goes in the second, then yeah, I'm all for it. If he's there, that would be platinum. Like just imagine this. Just imagine if we were able to get JD5 and Sweat in the second, bruh. W. You know what I'm saying? W. I'm good with that. I'm definitely good with that. Andrew Booth Jr. was playing good. Ooh, AJ. Ooh, I don't know about that. Was he playing good? Was he? Maybe he was quietly playing good and we were ignoring him. I mean, shit, you ain't got to play that much good. To be honest with you, you don't even have to be that good to play better than Caleb Evans anyways. You know, I hate to talk down on a player like that. You know what I mean? Try to show all them boy love, but I mean, Caleb Evans, man, like the dude just be missing a lot of. He just goofy. I think he played too much. Listen, when I used to say Chris Boyd played too much, like that's what a Caleb Evans. Quick to go run on Twitter after the game, want to joke around, be goofy, and then on the field you want to sit there and do all this, that, and the third. But then when we start coming for you, you want to sit there and delete your ex and all this and all. Man, listen, bro, focus on football, get better, because you too goofy, man. You play too much. The same thing with Chris Boyd. He a Chris Boyd 2.0. Chris Boyd 2.0, man. Shout out Timmy in the building, man. Shout out Timmy. He said, "Do you like Latu?" I do. I do like him. Y'all. Shout out Roger. I see you, Roger. I am late. Got home from work. Hey, shout out to the grinders going to work. Let's go. Let's go. He said, "I'm sleep on Booth, I guess." Me too. I must be sleep on Booth too. For sure. For sure. I'm sorry, but I thought Evans was actually good this year. Had a few moments he messed up, but didn't make plays. We're not watching the same guy. Yeah, I mean, to me, Evans is, like I said, he made some good plays, but we can definitely replace him. Like he's not, to me, I always say this. Caleb Evans is I like how aggressive he is. There is things I do like about him. But being a starting cornerback, he's not that. All right. You're not going to go too far. Think about this. The cornerback position in today's NFL is one of the most important positions outside of the damn quarterback. Why? It's a passing league. These mugs are getting paid money to stop the wide receivers, the guys that are catching the passes. So these guys need to be the best. These guys need to be damn near the best players on your team besides your quarterback. Like, in my opinion, that's what needs to happen. And to me, if a Caleb Evans is your standard, bro, we're going to get cooked. He gets cooked all the damn time. Like, facts. This man gets cooked all the damn time, man. Like, he forever getting cooked. He plays the run good. That's what he does. He needs to be a safety. I'm going to say it again, man. Like, a Caleb Evans is a safety, man. He would be much better at safety. He would be better playing a role like how Josh Metellus played this year. He needs to find that role. Unfortunately, he can't start over Josh Metellus. But if he was to be able to go to another team and have that type of hybrid role, he would flourish. I would guarantee it. He's not a man-to-man corner or a zone to say that. You know what I mean? To me, you know, but hey, some people are a fan of him and they think he's good. You know, just like I thought Cam Dantzler was a great corner. He had his little mess ups too, but Cam Dantzler, like, he wasn't expensive. You should have just kept him. Like, shit. But I think Cam I think he had character issues. I think that was the problem with Cam, man. He had character issue. He pouting and shit. He wasn't professional. But I love Cam, damn it. That was my guy. Y'all know I was Cam gang. You feel me? Evans can never find the ball or time a jump. Yeah, you know. Just think about the Chargers game, getting dunked on. Shit, the last 3 games of the season, I ain't even want to talk about that. What the hell he was doing out there. I ain't want to talk about that, but this man been looking lost as hell. Like, you don't do that, man, as a cornerback. You know, we need I say that to say it's okay if you feel like you were watching him and he was playing good, but I said we need to address that. We need to address that position for sure. Somebody need to come in and at least challenge him for his job. I think he gonna give it up too. Because you get a motherfucker who can really play man-to-man, there ain't no way Brian Flores is gonna say, yeah, you better than him. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I played cornerback. I can tell you right now, Evans is a damn safety, man. For sure. He better try out for safety. He'll make a lot more money. CP sure did play good safety for the Steelers. Yeah, Patrick Peterson moved to safety for the Steelers. Yeah, he did. I think he got an interception too. It was crazy. I love Patrick Peterson, man. Patrick Peterson was fun. He was fun on the team, man. Cameron Dantzler got owned and made fun of by Marquez Vantage. He did. Yeah, Cameron Dantzler had some messed up. Cameron Dantzler definitely had some times where he would get embarrassed now. For sure. That's a fact, nephew. That's a fact. That's a fact. He did. He did, Corner, but that's the thing. I used to play corner, and I'm gonna tell you, as a corner, when you're playing cornerback, like you are going to get burnt. All right. That is part of the job. Just like if you're a quarterback, you are going to throw interceptions. You probably are going to fumble at some point during the season too, with a strip sack. There's just things that are inevitable. So like when you're a cornerback, you have to, it's not about, it's about what you do after you get burned. How do you bounce back? Like, cause you got to have a short memory as a cornerback. You have to have a short memory because you gonna get dunked on. You gonna get burnt. But when you making this shit a every game thing, that's when it's a problem. Chandler's team lost the Midwest tournament, but took second. Yeah, you told me. Gary told me that. Shout out Chandler. Chandler out there balling for sure. Yeah, let's keep him and do nothing year after year. It's over, Johnny. Who you talking about, Brian, man? You talking about Kirk Cousins or Caleb Evans? Which one? Didn't B-Flow bench Evans? He did. Yeah, he benched him. Not sure, bro. I think they were from a different school group. But I don't know what the hell. I don't know what's going on. I'm lost now. Dayon in the building. He said Vikings definitely have their work cut out for them. Absolutely. We have our work cut out for them, man. Listen, first of all, the main thing though, in my opinion, is figuring out the quarterback position. I felt like this last year too, but last year was a little different because Kirk was under contract. So there was really nothing you could do but wish and hope that something happened as far as the team just wanted to force him out or something like that. But this year, like I said this like maybe week 10 of the season where I was like, this year we're in a better position because you don't even have to have the conversation to be real. Like Kirk is already a free agent technically right now. So like he's technically not a Minnesota Viking. So the only way he can become a Minnesota Viking is if you make him a Minnesota Viking, Quasi. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to make him a Viking because right now he's a free agent. He's available. You know what I'm saying? Like teams can call him, work a deal out right now. Like shit, might as well. You know what I'm saying? Work a deal out now. Tell him how bad you want him. Because listen, we not winning no Super Bowl with Kirk. And I'm going to tell you, I want to win a Super Bowl. Now, we were having a talk in the group chat about Jared Goff. I was trying to remember who we were talking. Jared Goff. And I put in the chatter, I was like, man, it is kind of hard to believe, right? And I want y'all input on this. If the Lions can do it with Jared Goff, why the hell can't the Vikings do it with Kirk Cousins, though? Now, that's something to think about. Like, who in here believes Jared Goff is better than Kirk? Like, is Jared Goff that much better than Kirk? And the truth is, you could talk about the Lions being bad for all those years, but they really, technically, in my opinion, made like a 2-year transition, though. They made like a 2-year shit. Ever since they had Jared Goff, they've been doing straight. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing straight. Like they brought Goff in and he turned the whole franchise around, dead ass. I ain't gonna lie. The Rams couldn't do it with Goff. They couldn't, but they made it to the Super Bowl though. Like Goff done win some playoff games though. I ain't gonna lie. The difference is the Lions built through the draft. Okay, yeah. The Lions did build through the draft. That is a fact. I can agree. Their GM and striking. Man, talk about Jahmyr Gibbs, man. What a pickup. What a pickup, man. That dude, people, even me, I was like, man, the dumbass, like y'all picked a running back in the first round with the 12th pick. Like, what the hell wrong with y'all? Boy, listen. Ooh-wee. Boy, it must be nice to have a good running back. Must be nice to have a good running back, boy. I swear to God. That boy can run. You hear me? Like, that is a running back. I ain't gonna lie. Jahmyr Gibbs is the modern day running back, but that boy is different. Like, straight up. He be out there joking with these defenders too, man. Like, for real. He out there having the time of his life. Lowball his ass and make him walk away happy, make him walk his happy ass to Atlanta. Lowball his ass, did it? For sure. And you want to know what's crazy is, did I tell y'all about, hold on, I think I got, hold on. Oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to play this. Hold on. Y'all going to like this. Y'all going to like this. Let me see. I think I got to go to, but I'm gonna have to go to the WhatsApp real quick here. Let's see, media, boom. All right, here we go. Hold on, I'm gonna play this for y'all.
But I just think you're fooling yourself if you think. And what they should do is they should be looking to get younger.
Now listen. Before I play this, y'all can hear that, right? Now, before I play this, this is shout out JD Brown 24. Appreciate you tapping it. Listen, this is some Atlanta podcasters, right? Let's hear how excited they are about the news that Kirk Cousins is, linked to them for the most part. I mean, as far as all the bullshit news going on, let's hear what they got to say about it.
And what they should do is they should be looking to get younger, because with Kirk Cousins, I hate to break it to everyone, they're not winning a Super Bowl. Like, they will make the playoffs, I believe, but I just think you're fooling yourself if you think, even if you make roster improvements, they would have to be significant. You would have to have a 2016 like draft where you hit on all those.
You feel me? Like, hey, he ain't even on their team yet, and he already saying that shit.
What they should do is they should be looking to get younger, because with Kirk Cousins, I hate to break it to everyone, they're not winning a Super Bowl. Like,
hey, look, I'm telling you, but he sound like us, and Kirk ain't even on their team yet. You know what I mean? That's some bullshit, man. Hell nah, man. Your ass getting Kirk. I don't care whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them fellas, though, man. Shout out to them fellas. Them boys said, man, he said, I hate to break it to you, but you get Kirk, you ain't win no Super Bowl. So I need to put that on the soundboard too. And that's the thing. Like, other fan bases, I notice, like other fan bases, they be trying to convince us that we need Kirk. We should bring Kirk back because they don't have Kirk. All right. You send Kirk over there. Like, let him come play for y'all team, then. It's easy for you to say that when you got a damn Josh Allen or a Justin Herbert or whatever quarterback you think that we need, a Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? It's easy for those fan bases to say, oh, no, y'all should keep Kirk. Like, Kirk's a good quarterback. Bullshit. Let him come play for y'all. How about that? Let him come play for y'all, then. So I can go over there and watch y'all argue. For sure. I'm tired of hearing trade. I'm tired of hearing about trading JJ. Hey, yeah, no, we ain't trading no JJ, man. Hey, man, Too Evil. I want to mock. They started that. T-Bass, they started that, man. All of them started that. That's the advocates for that, and Yogi too. Can't leave out Yogi. Yogi been saying that, and D Woods too, matter of fact. Come to find out. All of them, they started all that, man. Rap on his Cook rant again. Nah, I ain't gonna go. I'm off Cook. I'm off Cook now. I'm off Cook. Kirk Cousins is done. For sure. Oh man. In the zone say this where the party at. Yeah, man. We definitely partying over here in the zone. You already know. Shout out my guy, man, for sure. I said 1443 Carter. Oh, career against teams with winning records. Hey, tell them again, man. They don't be wanting to bring that up. They don't be wanting to bring that up. But I'm telling you, boy, y'all see that? 14 and 43, bruh, against teams over 500. They don't be wanting to talk about that. But you know what? It ain't his fault. You know what I mean? It ain't his fault. I would tell you. It would only be him if he was 43 and 14. You know what I mean? If it was reversed, you know, then it would be, you know, Kirk Cousins is 43 and 14 against teams over 500. But since it ain't, then it's, you know, oh well, you know what I'm saying? You know how it be. You got molded to fit what you want to think. Because I'm gonna tell you, they say quarterback wins ain't a stat, but I'm gonna tell you right now, after that game I watched last night, you ain't gonna tell me you ain't gonna live and die by no good quarterback play. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like quarterback play definitely going. Quarterback, listen, the NFL usually comes down to the wire. Even with bad defenses, every game was to the wire. That's with the worst defense. So most of the time you're going to have close games in the NFL. And hey, the dog at quarterback usually comes out on top. I mean, and guess what? Last year, we came out on top a lot. You feel me? That was the year. That was the year. The moment presented itself in the playoffs, and Kirk did what he did. Checked it down. The story of his career, bruh. Like the story, check the shit out. Like for sure. You know what I mean? In the zone, man. Oh, it's your G Day, man. I thought it was Mike. I thought it was Mike Sports Vibes one because he had the happy birthday thing on there, man. Happy birthday to Zoe, man. Let's go, man. Y'all drop a happy birthday to Zoe in the building, man. Let's get it, man. My guy.
Give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
For sure, man. I don't trust Queasy to hit. It's a team sport, though. Our whole team looks bad against winning teams a lot of times, but I wouldn't be mad if we drafted a QB in round 1. Yeah, we definitely got to draft the QB, JDT, for sure. You know, even like, listen, even if you're a fan of Kirk, man, like I just feel like this year it needs to be done. Like it needs to be done, whether that's done with Kirk or if you bring Kirk back, you still should go draft a quarterback in the first and be aggressive. Even though I said, if you're going to bring Kirk back, you're giving me signals that you think you can win a Super Bowl now. So I wouldn't, in my opinion, I probably wouldn't want to waste draft capital to move up to get a quarterback if you have intentions of bringing Kirk back, because this team does have a lot of holes other places that you could use that 11th pick for, or, you know, because you can get a good defensive tackle or something in the draft with the 11th pick. Like you can get a valuable player with the 11th pick. You know what I'm saying? Like you can get a good player. So if your intentions are to bring Kirk back for 2 years, well then, hey, get your quarterback next year then if that's the case. Let's keep doing what we've been doing. Wait till next year. Next year will be better. You know what I'm saying? You know, we always hear that. Then Kirk be 40, we still gonna be having this conversation. Bring him back. One more year. You know, F that. One more year, man. One more year. Shout out 84 Gold in the building, man. Let's go. Randy Minos. What's one more year? I'm saying run it back. Run it back, man. Extend the vets. Can't you get McCarthy at 11? You can get McCarthy at 11, yeah, but Vikings fans wouldn't like that. When we start mocking rap, man, I really like. I know Bob, Mr. I want to mock. He want to mock. Like I usually don't mock until February after the Super Bowl. That's when I really start mocking. Only because like I like for the season to really be over, and then I can really start looking in because I hate doing mocks when I don't really know who is who. Like I know some of the players now. I've been doing my early, I've been doing my little pre digging, but I like to know who is who I'm talking about. Because I don't want to just be doing mocks and saying, oh, who's this guy from, who's this guy from Penn State? Oh yeah, his name looks cool. Let's get him. You know what I'm saying? Like I rather just kind of know who I'm talking about. So that's the only reason why I don't do mocks right now. I kind of just have it set up to where I start in February. The week after the Super Bowl, we gonna go mock crazy. Believe that. We gonna mock crazy, but it's worth it though. You know what I'm saying? It's worth like actually me putting in some work and doing the research because then I can kind of tell y'all about the player, what I like about the player as we mock them. You know what I mean? And y'all do the same shit. Go out and learn some of the players, man. Go learn what they about. You know what I'm saying? Go learn what they about. Because I ain't trying to mock motherfuckers because their names start with an S. I need me some rap and Zoe going live. And yeah, we get Zoe on shit. Me and Zoe rock out. We'll rock out. That's the broski. Shit, we'll rock out shit. I already been on 1 hour and 22 minutes tonight, but me and Zoe, we'll go Friday. If Zoe ain't got nothing going on, we'll tap in Friday. I'm still doing the Friday live shows. Regardless, man, we gonna talk shit. We get shit. Me and Zoe link up Friday. Zoe already know what time it is. He always welcome on the channel. Let's see. I need. Let me see. Good looking. Will the Bears keep Fields and take Williams? We talked about that, Papa. Like, I think they're gonna take Williams. I don't think they're gonna pass up on that. I think they're gonna take Williams. I mean, just look at it. They bring in the damn QB coach from USC. They bring in the offensive coordinator from Seattle. They all up in that same man. These motherfuckers, they setting it up for Caleb Williams. They're trying to show him like, hey, we're making moves. We're gonna get you people that you rock with. Shit, they might even dead ass be in talks with, hey, who is he like? Okay, he likes this person. Okay, he has a relationship with this. Shit, for all I know, he might have a relationship with the offensive coordinator they hired today. Because they just hired an offensive coordinator from the Seattle Seahawks. So, I mean, for them to be making them changes like that, bringing in a new quarterback coach from USC, or I think he's a quarterback coach, right? They brought in somebody from USC who had a connection to him. You know what I'm saying? And you bringing in goddamn a new offensive coordinator. Like, come on, man. They trying to butter that boy up before the draft night, man. Hey, Caleb, you see all these moves we making for you in it? I know you say you didn't want to play for us, but we're making changes, man. Fuck out of it. Hey, facts though, like, hey, facts, Papa. He want to play for the Vikings. He'll play for the Vikings for sure. He would. He'll play for the Vikings because he actually has connections as far as his friends. Like Addison and Mekhi Blackman. These are people he hangs out with, even outside of football. So who the hell wouldn't want to play with their homeboy? You know what I mean? I don't think he's ever came out and said, I want to play for the Vikings, but there's connections there due to the players we have. Due to some of the players we have, a couple other players, I guess. But I think he would play for the Vikings if he had a chance to. He did put out that list and had the Vikings up there as the team he would play for. He had 5 teams though. So I could see him playing for the Bears though. I mean, at the end of the day, once reality sinks in and he's like, hey, whatever team I go to, that's just where I'm gonna go to. Hey, he could pull an Eli though, man. Pull an Eli. I'm gonna keep saying that. Pull an Eli. Shit, Eli did it. Shit. Eli did it. Elway did it. Shit. Tell them people you ain't want to play there, man. Tell them, man, trade me. You know what I'm saying? Let us make an offer. Let us make an offer. Do you know I have never seen McCarthy throw a long ball? Really? Oh man, you gotta go watch. You gotta go watch the film, OG. You gotta go watch the film. McCarthy throw the long ball. He just doesn't have to. That's the thing, man. Like that's why McCarthy doesn't get graded as high as like the other quarterbacks because of the team he played for. Like, Michigan is a team that's focused on running the football and playing defense. So, the quarterback really doesn't have to do too much. You really just need to be a game manager. So, that's kind of why that's kind of why it's gonna why he's taking a hit as far as his draft stock and shit. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen when the combine come. Watch how much people talk about JJ. Watch. Watch after the combine, which I don't put too much weight in the combine, but still yet, like, how the NFL do. They're gonna be talking about how good he throw and shit. His name will boost up. Just because he has the mental too for how young he is. He just has the mental. Because that's the thing. When he does have to make a play, he makes the play. So that's what matters to me. You know what I'm saying? Derek said, "What then? Why not 11?" Shit, hey, to be real, I love Jay, bro. Asking me is different because I'm a Michigan fan and I love JJ. Like I like JJ. You know what I'm saying, but I do kind of want Jaden Daniels a little more. But the Michigan fan in me would accept JJ. Like if the Vikings pulled a wild move and picked JJ at 11, like I would be lit. I'll be lit. You know. Hey, for sure, Anthony, man. That is a fact. He said, "What's up, Rap? You need to link up with EJ's journey, Mr. Heavy." Hey, for real. For real, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get him. I'm gonna definitely get him on this offseason, man. I'm gonna definitely get him on. It's crazy you bring him up because I haven't been seeing his channel like pop up on my page for some reason. Maybe I need to like drop a couple comments and shit so it starts popping up on my recommended. Because there's so many now, bro. Like I found 2 other Vikings creators now that I'm like reaching out to that are kind of on the smaller side as far as they're like growing. And the more you do that, it buries some of the people where they don't be popping up. So sometimes when I be having so much, I be always reaching out to Vikings creators trying to see what's up. Believe it or not, y'all, there's new ones that pop up on the scene damn near once every 2 weeks. There's a new motherfucker talking Vikings football, which is good. Has been doing play facts. I'm gonna make sure I tap in. I'm gonna go tap in with him. I'm gonna tap in with him tonight and comment on something. Sometimes, hey, nah, listen, hey, EJ, hey, Mr. Heavy, he don't support that mug. Hell nah. He just like us. That boy been wanting Kirk going. Shit, that's how I found him. Me and him been on the same shit. Shit. That's how I ran into him, boy. Shit. You type in get rid of Kirk, trade Kirk, any negative towards Kirk, his channel gonna pop up. Believe that. He definitely one of us. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He purple gang to the bone gristle. That's a fact. No, but I like him, man. I'm my boy. For sure, man. I love all the creators, man. We love y'all too, man. We've been growing, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We've been growing like crazy. We've been growing like crazy, man. We gonna get Zoe on though. We gonna get Zoe on Friday. So y'all make sure y'all tapped in for that. We'll try to find out something fun to do. We'll try to find out something to do, man, to make it engaging. I don't want to sit here and stomp Kirk every single live. So we definitely gonna have to start getting into the college players and what we want the Vikings to do. Because eventually it just gets worn out, man. We have a month and a half and we'll really know what's going on. The Vikings will make their decision. And if they make the decision to move off, we're throwing a live party. All right. We are throwing the biggest Vikings live going away party that you ever gonna see in your life. All right. That is a fact. Shout out Eric from New Mexico, man. Florinda
I give
and
you 2 taps and a
Raquel.
Ric Flair.
Let's go. Is that why Dave got demonetized too? For sure, man. Talking too much craziness about Kirk, talking too good about him. Listen, man, we throwing the biggest going away party for Kirk that he ever could imagine. Right here. On this channel right here. Believe that. Listen, ain't no party gonna be like how the party we gonna have. We've been waiting for this moment for a long time. So when that shit happens, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Y'all already know we getting lit. Brian B said 4th and 8. Hey, 4th and 8. Facts. 4th and 8, man. We ain't never gonna let that live down. You know, you got motherfuckers still holding on to 2019, the Saints game. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta stop holding on to that, man. Like that shit a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? We gotta move on at some point. We definitely gotta move on at some point. But he won in 2009. You don't remember that throw? Yeah, I remember that throw. I don't give a damn about that throw, man. Where we at now? The hell we talking about 2019 for? You know what I'm saying? Take me back to 2020. Take me back to 2017, man. For sure. Give Case that contract. Kirk would have went to the Jets. We wouldn't be in this damn position. I mean, 2017 shit, we could have never know. No, we might have would have went after Mahomes or something. His arm is not big anymore. Are we talking about Kirko? He looked like he'd be struggling to throw the ball nowadays too. He ain't young. He ain't no young whippersnapper no more, man. I mean, JDT trying to hold on. Hey, he holding on to him by a thread, boy. He holding on to Kirk. He like, man, y'all leave Kirk alone, man. I feel you though. We still like you, man. He said, I don't hold that 4th and 8 against him. That was a horrible blocking and a horrible play call. You know? I wish I still had that. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I had the Carson Palmer, the thing. He said, check. He said flat, no, check. Something. Y'all remember I used to play that shit? He said, wow. Talk about double middle finger in the fan base. I'm telling you. That's how I felt JDT 93. You know, I felt like he'd even try. I went and watched that play 100 times. He ain't even look the other way. He watched TJ Hawkinson the whole time. He ain't even try to, man, throw that motherfucker up, man. That's my opinion. Kirk can take his chance to Atlanta. Hey, I'm with you. Let's go, Skull Diesel. Let's get it. Yeah, Kirk getting like Peyton Manning at Denver. Yeah, man, that arm weakening up. That arm weakening up. It's time. It's time to get somebody. It's time to get a young gun down there. Time's up. Got to go for sure. Get his ass up out of there. I'm sorry, JDT, but man, we moving on, man. We moving on, man. He said, I hate it too, but I don't want to argue with Vikings fans. I'm sorry, man. We gotta go. We gotta go, man. You know that. Hey, listen, we had a good run, man. Like, we gotta realize, man, 6 years with the quarterback, and you have one playoff win, and every year there's something else that's wrong with the team. Like, that is a sign, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that is a sign. Like, okay, something needs to change. Like, sometimes it's just time for a fresh start, turn the page, do something different. You know, like, because when you start to have something happening every single year, then it's almost like, oh man, it's just not there. At some point, you just got to sit back and say something's not there. And the quarterback is the most important position on the field. And, he's the common denominator. So you got to change that first, like in my opinion. So change that first and then figure out everything else, like, because he's played on other teams and couldn't get them to the playoffs either. And that fan base has their excuses as well. Well, he couldn't do it because of this and that and that. But to me, he's the common denominator. And it's like, it's time to move on. We tried 6 years, man. We tried 6 years. Why try 7? You know what I mean? Like 6 years is a long time to keep doing it over and over again. Because it's just a long time. It is. And there's a possibility he can go somewhere else and win. Maybe another team has a better setup for him. The Vikings, we're just not set up to win a Super Bowl right now, because that most likely is the truth. I'm not going to disagree with that for people that feel like that. Like, listen, we have other issues. Like the quarterback position isn't the only issue. Like you could tell me if we were to just be able to drop a goddamn Patrick Mahomes in our roster right now, would we just automatically go to a Super Bowl? I don't think so. I think we would have a damn good chance. Like we absolutely making the playoffs for sure. You know what I'm saying? But like, we do have other holes on our team that we got to fix too. But what it is Kirk, when you're paying him that money and he doesn't move the needle that much, like you're holding that operation back. That's what the problem is. Our defense is always terrible because we can't really go all in on it. Now, we also have to hold the GM accountable for drafting correctly, but when you draft, you can't expect rookies to go in and be all pros right off the rip. Like drafting is usually a 2 to 3 year plan. Like, yes, every once in a while, guys come in. They come in and ball. But most of the time, these guys aren't going to be really making your team better until their second or third year in the league. So, either way, it is a process. And we keep prolonging the process by keep trying to do the same shit over and over, when we could have got the process started 2 years ago. And right now we wouldn't be having this conversation. We would already be 2 years into the process and really seeing the fruits of the labor. But instead, we want to keep kicking the can. Oh, let's try it again. Now, I mean, let's do a 7. 6 ain't enough. Let's do it for the 7th time. And it's just not working. You know what I mean? Like, because the truth is, if we bring him back, we're going to be here next year, this same time in 2025, having this same conversation. Like, man, we need to get a quarterback. Like, it's time to move on. Like, I can guarantee you, we will be sitting here next year talking the same shit. That is the crazy part. The crazy part is we know that, but yet we want to do it again. Like, it's just not going to happen, man. You can't pay Kirk Cousins $40 million and then think you're going to build some crazy defense in the draft. It's just not going to work. It just don't happen. You can pay a Patrick Mahomes, a Josh Allen, quarterbacks like that. You can pay them the 40 plus. Why? Because even if your defense has deficiencies and your defense allows 31 points, well, guess what? They're going to score 32. Some quarterbacks are just like that. Like, Pat, you can depend on your quarterback, Mahomes, Allen, them, unless they're playing each other, when somebody has to win. But as long as they're playing everybody else, 9 times out of 10, they're going to find a way to win. Like, okay, you scored 31 points. I got the ball in my hands. We're going to go down there and score 32. Like, for real. That's just what it is. Kirk had his one season of the 8 comebacks and all that. That's cool. I'm saying it's cool, but it turned into nothing. When it mattered the most, he couldn't do it. He had all the comebacks throughout the regular season, but then the playoffs, you folded Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? He is damn near Dak Prescott for real. Him and Dak Prescott are a lot alike. I ain't gonna lie. Have a great regular season. Some people just don't like the pressure of the playoffs, man. But, to me, it just comes down to, is he worth paying? Is he that critical to you winning when the evidence shows that you win 8 to 10 games with him? I feel like you can win 8 to 10 games with a rookie if you build the right team, in my opinion. Like if you got a rookie quarterback and you can really go all in on defense and have a simplified offense where you're, running, humming, because you got a rookie that's in there that understands the offense, like what we see with a CJ Stroud, then you can make it work too. You can still win 8 to 9 games and still possibly make the playoffs, be in the same position we in now with the starting quarterback like Kirk Cousins that's been in the league 12 years. I just don't think it's that hard to replicate what the hell we got with Kirk Cousins. Like, I don't think the drop off is going to be as crazy as people think. Like, some people think, like, if we get rid of Kirk, we're only going to win 2-3 games. That's not the case, man. I mean, I just don't think that's the case. I don't. Like, because to me, there's no difference if you win in 6 games, you win in 8 games, especially because you win 6 games with a rookie. I'm cool with that because, hey, we got something to build off. I mean, like, for real. We got something to build off. Yeah, JJ want a young quarterback. Like, some people that tell you JJ only want to play with Kirk, that's bullshit. All right. JJ watching these quarterbacks too. He knows some of them boy fire. He want one of them motherfuckers too. You know what I'm saying? He know what's up. You know how many times JJ done ran a route probably wide the hell open and Kirk back there holding on to the ball, getting sacked? JJ one of them motherfucker who can extend that play so he can have that fire drill, man. Wide receiver love running that fire drill. Like, for sure. Why you think he was so excited to play with Dobbs? He thought he was going to be running fire drill, man, the scramble drill. We used to call it fire drill, but yeah, that scramble drill, man. Kirk, hey, JJ was looking forward to doing that shit with Dobbs. He was like, shit, I can't wait. He want to do that because he knows it gives you opportunities to have bigger plays. So that's why you get a guy like JD5. Get a lot of those. We watched this film. Get a lot of those scramble drill plays. Like, just look at that throw fucking Josh Allen made last night. Scrambling. What a throw. You know? What a throw. Terry Pitt. Shout out Terry Pitt. It took Kirk 1.5 years to learn this offense. You want a rookie? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, shit. You have to learn it regardless. You know? You have to learn it regardless at some point. Like, the thing is this. Eventually, Kirk has to go. All right? Kirk isn't going to... He ages just like everybody else. And, eventually he's going to be an old man. Then what? You know what I'm saying? And then what? Like, I don't understand. Like, we can't keep him forever. You know what I mean? Like, when is the right time? If we sign him for 2 more years, can we win a Super Bowl in 2 years with this team, signing him up for $40 million? The answer is no. I'm sorry. It's not. No. The answer is no. That's what the answer is. No. So if that is your answer, why do it? You know what I mean? Like, why? It makes no sense. In my opinion, it makes no sense. Like, you can't win a Super Bowl. I don't care if you sign the 4 years. You not win the Super Bowl within that time neither. You just wasting 4 motherfucking years to win 8 games, 9 games, barely make it to the playoffs, maybe get the 7th seed, maybe not make it at all, because you need this team to win, this team to lose at the end of the... Man, listen, I'm sick of that. And I'm going to tell you right now, the way the NFC North shaping up, shit looking ugly. Like, listen, he was the clear best quarterback in the NFC North before this season started. We can all agree on that. We were like, man, Kirk Cousins absolutely is the best quarterback in the NFC North. Bro, I don't know if that's going to be the case next year, bro. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't know if that's going to be the case. Because there's a difference between having the most passing yards and being the best quarterback. I think that's where some people also get it misconstrued, is they look at the stat line. Well, Kirk had 4,000 yards. He only had 3,000 yards. Kirk's better. That's not how it works, bro. I'm saying that's not how it works. It's about impact plays that you make during the game. I mean, you might only have 178 yards, but guess what? That 178 yards were all impact plays. To where Kirk might have 350 yards, but a lot of them might have came because we were down the whole game and he had to throw a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of empty calories. And then if you didn't watch that game, if you're not a Vikings fan and you actually didn't watch that game and you see that we lost 26-20 or 35-30, you would think like, oh shit, Kirk played a great game. Look, he had 400 passing yards. Yeah, he had 250 of them when we were down by 2 touchdowns because we were just throwing the ball over and over again, playing catch up. That's why you gotta, I'm saying, you gotta watch the game, man. That's the thing, man. Now as Vikings fans, they don't watch the game, so they just look at the goddamn stat sheet, man. Like you gotta stop doing that. Like for real. Because I'm gonna tell you, I know a lot of quarterbacks that made 187 yards with 2 touchdowns look a lot better than a motherfucker with 400 yards and 2 touchdowns. That is common, though. That is facts. Empty calorie quarterback, man. For sure. Empty calories, man. A bunch of yards that mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it boils down to. A bunch of yards that meant nothing. Think about this. I think Mahomes only had like 200 and something. I think Mahomes only had like 200 yards last night. I really think Mahomes had like 200 yards last night. But you watched that game last night, Mahomes, you would think like, damn, bro, that was one of the best games ever played by a damn quarterback. This man had 200 yards. Regular ass game. But you know what? The impact plays he made, the impact throws, that's what made the difference. You know what I'm saying? That's what made the difference. See, we got to keep it 100. We got to, I mean, some of these conversations for the Kirk stands, it hurt. It cut deep. I know it do. I know it cut deep, but we got to talk about it. We Vikings fans, we got to talk about it. We all want the same shit. We all want the same shit. Some of y'all believe we can do it with Kirk. Some of us don't. It's a no for me, dog. For sure. It's a no for me. I would keep it real. It's a no for me. Good play calling, running game. Yes. And that's one thing we're going to touch on too. Like we need a running game. Like we need a running back bad. We need a running back bad. I'm going to tell you right now we do. Like don't get me JDT. I ain't no Kirk stan, bro. I'm just realistic when it comes to blaming one dude. Hey, that's a fact though. Yeah, for sure. That's the thing. You can't blame everything on Kirk because, you know, football is an ultimate team sport. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think everything's on him, but, you know, at the end of the day, I just feel like, you know, it's a team sport. I've always said this, right? It's a team sport, but think about this. There's a reason why quarterbacks get paid more than everybody else on the field. All right. If it was just a team sport, like how we think it's just everybody would get paid the same amount of money. There shouldn't be no, you know, a quarterback's making 100 million between 4 years while an offensive tackle's only making goddamn 60 million. Like that's not right. But there's a reason though. And we all understand the reason because the quarterback is important. You have to be the leader, the best player on your team most of the time. That's why they get paid the big bucks. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's just really like any other regular job. You know, you could even apply this same method to your regular job. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how the world works. You know what I'm saying, like, yes, it's a team sport. You can't blame it all on him, but he's making most of the money. So, motherfucker, we expect more from you. You know, you are making most of the money, bro. I'm looking at you like, what you gonna do, bro? Like, you making 100 million shit. I'm only making 5. The hell? How'd that work? Because I look at it like this: if it's an ultimate team sport, just pay everybody the same amount. Everybody make 10 million. I mean, I don't care if you an offensive guard, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, everybody 10 million. 10 million for you, 10 million for you, 10 million. That's it. Know what I'm saying? They wouldn't do that. To be honest with you, I feel like that's how it should be. I'm down for that. I mean, pay everybody the same amount. Fuck that. No matter how good you is. You an NFL player, you make 10 million a year. That's plenty of money. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all done got me there. I'm sick of paying these motherfuckers. And listen, Kirk has been in his bag, bruh. Like Kirk has been in his bag. What I mean by that is Kirk has made a ton of money to do absolutely nothing. To do absolutely nothing as far as when it comes to winning. That is a fact. He ain't did not a damn thing. Football is boring. Football sucks. Football is boring. Man, come on, Kevin. Football ain't boring. Would you like football? You like football? You know that the FUTBUL? I think that's how they spell it, right? I like football too. We call it soccer over here, Kevin. Soccer. You like soccer? Nah, football ain't boring. Football fun as hell. Listen, you get to argue with people. You know, you get the we got an attention seeking teenager. Hey, facts, JDT. You already know that. No, you know what was funny, man? I gotta tell y'all about this. Like, I actually love shit like this too. It's funny as hell. So, like, one of the shorts, like somebody commented and said, I was talking about like the sign that they held up on the Lions game about the knees. I was tripping with my wife about this shit. And they were like, I sent her the screenshot because it's funny as hell. He was like, I said something about like, Leo, that's crazy, NFL, that y'all broadcasted that, right? And somebody commented and said, no, what's crazy is you're sitting at the house by yourself wearing sunglasses or some shit. You're at your house by yourself with sunglasses on inside. And bro, I busted out laughing. Like, like that shit had me rolling, bro. I'm like, yo, this dude wildin', B. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. Nah, but that shit was funny. Sometimes I be loving the little troll comments though, man. It should be funny every once in a while. And people don't realize, man, I laugh at them, man. That should be hilarious. That should be hilarious. That motherfucker said, no, what's crazy is you wearing sunglasses in the house by yourself. Like, God damn, Brody. You ain't got to do me like that. Kevin said, I'm 42. He a grown-ass man. Kevin said, he a grown-ass man. Who you playing with? You a grown-ass man? You like Pokemon better? God damn. You think Pokemon better than football? Don't get me wrong. Now, I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to rock with Pokemon back when I was like 10. I wish I still had my Pokemon cards, boy. Listen, them shit probably would have been worth some bread right now, but I used to have all the good shit. The holographics. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Boy, if I still had that card book I had in my J, boy, listen. We used to go to them little Pokemon trade and shit at Books A Million, but I used to be finessing. Hey, I'll trade you this for that. I used to be getting them, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I was a hustler. For sure. I walk in there with a basic pack, trade all them little dumbass cards, walk out that thing with a holographic Blastoise, some rare shit. For sure. I wish I still had all them cards, man. I like you guys. We like you too, Kevin, man. Welcome to the Purple Gang. Let's go, man. I'll give you a Ric Flair.
I give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
There you go, man. There you go, Pikachu. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, though, man. Appreciate you tapping in. We about to get out of here anyway, man. I've been on 2 hours, man. Listen, man, I love y'all, man. Listen, again, thank you. I didn't even really get through all my cons. We're going to have to do another video of the cons, man. There's so many of them mugs. You know what I'm saying? It's that bad car refund. Oh shit, North. Hey, North, do you even know what Pokemon is? Do you even, some of the OGs might not even know what the hell Pokemon is. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, what the hell is a Pokemon? You know what I'm saying? What the hell is a Pikachu? You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. Oh, Papa, you had to call AJ out like that? You had to call AJ out? Yeah, hey, they played a good game on Twitch, man. Listen, if you not, man, join the Discord, man. Y'all join the Discord. Like, I gotta post the link on the community tab though, man. But join the Discord. I'm telling you. AJ wound up posting their game in the Discord on his Twitch. We were able to watch it. I fell asleep watching it, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. At first, AJ, I was like, damn, AJ did a run where I was like, oh, okay, he played Madden. Like he was juking and all. I'm like, okay. But come to find out, Papa came back and did something to him. You know what I mean? So hey, shout out to them, man, rocking on the Madden on Twitch, man. So but join the Discord because we building the Discord up. You know what I'm saying? So we having fun in there, man. We're gonna start really ramping up as the season gets closer. You know, I really wanted to set it up so that when the season starts again this year, you know, we'll be able to communicate and stuff during the games and really talk our shit. So make sure y'all tapped in with the Discord. That's a fact. But yeah, man. Papa said I just needed to tell you. Hey, for sure. For sure. He texted in the Discord talking about he must have been drinking or something. He trying to throw an excuse out there. Nah, you took that ass whooping, boy. Don't do that. But nah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Thank you for everything, all the support, for sure, man. The channel's been growing. Keep spreading the word. Keep telling your peoples to come over here, hit the subscribe button, man. Join the party. Let's get this thing rocking, man. And I'm going to get up with y'all real soon, man. Stay tuned to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all. Skull family. Let me give y'all that. And we're going to get a Ric Flair before we get out of here, man.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.